Hey everybody, Steve G here for Chef Knives to Go, and this is another quick look product review. What we have this time is the Hatsukokoro ATS34 Damascus Santoku 180mm knife. You can take a look at the steel characteristics. I've got some descriptions on the product page, but it's a very good kitchen knife steel. It's all stainless. So you've got a core steel in the middle of the cutting edge is ATS34 stainless steel. Heat treats about 61 Rockwell, give or take a little. The construction is multi-layered soft stainless Damascus cladding. You can see they've got that etched and it's also been polished. So the blade's got a fair amount of polish to it. You can see that there from the reflections. Very interesting, lots going on the visuals here. This has excellent fit and finish on it. Really nice fit and finish. We'll take a look at that in a little more detail. Weight and dimensions can vary a little bit from knife to knife, but this particular one is 160 grams or 5.6 ounces. Handle is a single piece octagonal ebony handle. Very nicely done. A little bit of polish to it, sealed up. They've got the tang glued in and sealed up nicely going into the handle, so that looks great. Real nice fit and finish on the handle. It's nice and smooth, got a little polish to it, so beautiful handle. Ebony is fairly heavy, so that's going to bring the balance point backwards. So the balance point's right about where the choil, the back of the blade is. So it's on a pinch grip, it's going to be a touch handle heavy. If you racket grip, it'll be a little more neutral, maybe a little more blade heavy. So it depends how you hold it. In terms of dimensions, this particular one was 184 millimeters on the tip to the back of the heel, or 7 1/4 inches for the cutting edge. Overall length, about 322 millimeters, or 12.7 inches. And then these have a bit of thickness to them coming out of the handle. They're pretty stiff, so we got about 2.9 millimeters coming out of the handle above the heel here, and then it went down to about 2.1, 2.0, and then you start getting some taper. A little bit of taper as you start getting a couple inches from the end, and then it nice and thin at the tip. Real nice taper there as it goes down. The grinds, there's no real kind of discernible grind. It just kind of gradually convexes down towards the edge. Really nicely done. Here is the choil shot, and as you'll see, it's very thin at the edge. You can see that polish there on the choil. Height is 49.3, so it's pretty tall. And you've got a good curve here for your finger for a pinch grip. The handle has a little bit of a step to that, but it's not much. So you've got a nice good spot there to nestle your finger for a pinch grip. Let's see. Let's get our beauty shot. These are just really nice in person. They're well crafted. All right, that should work. So if you look a little closer, you'll see all the layers there on the Damascus, the Suminigashi finish on there. You've got some laser engraved kanji and then ATS34 on there. On the right side of the blade, here's your core steel at the edge. Here's the left side of the blade. Every one of these is going to be unique. You can see how much polish there is to it. And then the spine is polished and rounded. The choil is very nicely polished and rounded. So, really great fit and finish on these. I've taken some time on it. This one, I'll give it a 6, maybe 7 out of 10 on my scale. It's quite sharp out of the box. Nice edge on it. Let's see what else. Let's look at the cutting board profile. The petty had a fair amount of belly to it, so let's see what this one looks like. All right, so this one has a bit of a flat spot at the back. It kind of rolls nicely into the heel. Nice and smooth. Very nice profile. No bumps or hiccups on it. Rolls into that real nice. That there's a kind of a gentle stop at the back. So about that 30% of the blade back there being real nice for chopping. You've got a fairly aggressive belly here for a Santoku. So that means you're going to be able to rock this and you're going to go pretty high. So this thing's way up here before you start getting the tip in. So this will rock great on stuff. Plus you got some flat towards the back. Tip draws are going to have to raise a handle really high, so maybe not optimal for that. But push-pull cuts, glide cuts, chopping at the back, rocking will be great on this blade. So excellent fit and finish, easy to care for, all stainless, interesting steel. Just a very nice looking package. heirloom quality blade. So this is the Hatsukokoro ATS34 Damascus Santoku 180mm knife from Chef Knives to Go.